Why, hello everybody. As you can see, I have a new toy. And that toy is a VTube model. So, I'm going to make a video like this, and if it does well, I'll make more videos like this. They're pretty easy to make, so let's get into it. Now, normal response stuff, just with a VTube model.
Nathan, or whatever his name is, decided to make a video on me and
Oh yes, Nathan, whose name is Pigeon. Nathan, whose name is Pigeon. Come on, Kim. You can read, right? You can read, right? It's not that difficult. I can read. Now you live in the South. That's a real accomplishment for me if I can read.
this time he's trashing me, and also not only me but Carolyn Yaton, Ali, and several of her online friends. Some of them I have heard of, some of them I haven't heard of, but if you see this video on YouTube, report it, please.
Now, Kim, shockingly, unlike your channel, Pigeon has not broken the POS rules because anything he makes, he asks me to vet first. Well, kind of vet. He uses information I use, and I only use the truth. So it's journalism, taken by the First Amendment. So you can't really report it. I mean, you could, but you can also lose your account for false reports. So, that's up to you.
So first off, he's of course he also faked his death, which if faking your death is also a legal thing. And
Now, the thing he's talking about when he says Pigeon faked his death is a post right here. You can see it. Detective Pigeon has died this morning at 10:39 due to a motorcycle accident. There will no longer be any videos uploaded to this channel. May he rest in peace. This is a joke. Pigeon makes a bunch of jokes. He is a child, he makes jokes. That is what they do. Kim is upset about it because Kim is a dumbass who fell for it. Also, sorry, I'm still have a cough. I apologize. But yeah, it's a joke. You might have two brain cells continue as a joke, but Kim is lacking on the brain cells, obviously.
and people find out that you're alive, it was like, oh, now we really wish you were dead.
Nobody said that. Nobody said this, Kim. Not a single person. Funny enough, most people have a brain, unlike you.
So I just had to figure. I just figured he was faking his death, and it was just some other guy. So he's just trying to make it look like he died. So his cyberbullying buddy is really like, oh, he died, and they'll cry crocodile tears, and they're trying to lie to the whole people.
None of us said he died. Like, the only people who did were in on the joke. Those are the only people who said things, Kim. I don't know if you're. Well, I know you're not smart. I also know you can't read. But yeah, nobody believed he was dead. Only you and Marco did because you're both stupid.
Watch his content, and then yeah. And here I am calling him out on Rumble. Here's another person he's also going on that I have no idea who he is, but
Man, I wonder who Nathan is. I wonder who Nathan is, Kim. I wonder where Nathan is. You're not smart, Kim. Not even in the slightest. I don't know how you're in college.
Yeah. And Carolyn Yatson, she is minding her own business. She's working at Taco Bell, and no.
Man, it's really good she's given other stomach pains that she's done for me for a very long time. I'll be talking about Caroline probably in December. I have a long video planned out for December. I have to get it out. I'll do that later. I'll explain why December in the video. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's all gonna be fun.
Allie's going to there. No, she's doing whatever she's doing. I don't know, whatever activity is or whatever thing she's doing this summer, but hopefully she's doing
It's not
fine.
summer anymore.
And Alan Lucas is her ex-boyfriend, which happens to live in the same state as her. Is tipping off information to the cyberbullies because he's siding with them, and
Everything Alan tells us, we already knew. Like, Alan does not bring much info to the table. To be honest, he's pretty stupid.
they're cyberbullying Allie, Carolyn, and just about everyone else. So here's some clips too.
Marco recorded this. Marco recorded this. SK doesn't have OBS. So this is a Marco recording.
So this is basically off the cyberbullying video. Whole bunch of slander.
That video didn't even play, right? This video didn't even play. What? What is he talking about? What? my life isn't here. Yeah, I apologize. There's nothing here.
So this is basically off the cyberbullying video. Whole bunch of slander.
There's nothing there.
So
Lee comes back, craving attention. She hangs out with Ali and those predators and literally fucking enables.
they're calling Ali and her my friend's predators. Although I don't know about the Sarah person, I've never heard of her, but she seems shady.
Now, allow me to explain what's being said. Pigeon is saying Caroline enabled Wing to what's the word I'm looking for? Orbit Alley. Now, I can't talk about this, but there's clips. I will put a video in the description. You can go watch it. I can't talk about it, but they can.
I want to hear from her. And Carolyn Yatson is not a predator.
That was not the claim. The claim was she enables it. If you can read, fucking enables it. But, you know, Kim can't read.
And also, Carolyn Yatson's ex-boyfriend, Julian Smith, is also getting dragged back into this, and he's left a long time ago, and I don't know what he does for a job, but
Well, you see, they are not exes to my knowledge. They are still together according to people who know them. And he used to work for Walmart, but he's been fired. I don't know why he was fired. Probably because he said the N-word. Not that time, but he has said it before. I wish I had a recording of it, but I don't, sadly. Maybe there's a screenshot of it. I'll look around and see what I can find.
Yeah. Let him live his own life. And technically, the cyberbullies say they're not targeting anyone, but yeah, they are.
Waiting. Oh, this video? Is it working now?
Here's another clip.
As all of you know, I sadly
Faking his death. Yeah. Way to
Faking
lie
his
to
death.
their
Faking his
followers.
death. Pigeon, how dare you? How dare you fake your death, Pigeon? I'm canceling you on Twitter.com now.
Clickbait stuff. And literally says this.
What? What? What?
And yet, the cyberbullies, they have pedophiles.
Okay. This is why I want to respond to this video. Not the 8 times where Kim couldn't read. This. He said that we have pedophiles in our midst. Now, I don't know where he got this info. But if there was a pedophile in our midst, I can guarantee you I would have called the police on them by now. As I've done with other pedophiles. And as I will do in the future for other pedophiles. As unlike you, Kim, I have a moral compass. And my moral compass says, predation bad. Maybe we shouldn't let this happen in our rings. You know, maybe we shouldn't enable people to orbit minors. Or enable people to enable them, as you did with Caroline. But that's just me, you know. That's just me being stupid, obviously. I don't know what I'm talking about. I never do. That's a joke. I always know what I'm talking about.
Some of them are. I don't know how Ian Bethel managed to have some minors in his videos, but yeah.
This is your evidence. People being in Ben's videos. Sorry, I'm at a loss for words. Give me a second. You have got to be one of the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever seen, Kim. The funny scene, Kim. Anyway. One of the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever seen. Having minors in videos does not make you a pedophile, as you are not preying on them. Like, say I decide to record Valorant and Pigeon wants to join me. He's allowed to. And he could be in the video because it's not bad. There's nothing against it. There's no laws against minors appearing in videos. Well, there is, but it's for actual, like, IRL videos, not online videos. Those are two completely different things.
That's gonna have to be regarding these little kids and their parents.
I wouldn't call him little kid. Like, Bacon's 18 now. Pigeon is like 14, so he could be a little kid. You can call him a little kid. But yeah, like 18 and 14s, or 17 and 14 technically, if you want to get technical. That's not really that bad. Like, age-wise, they could be younger. And no predation's happening, because if it was, then I'd possibly have been a new one. But Ben's not bad. Stupid. criminally stupid, sure. But he's not a criminal. He's just idiotic.
Which you never see kids in my videos, and you know I talk to the parents about it, and so I am under protection for that.
Actually, there was a video you made that had kids in it. The same kids that are in Ben's video because you uploaded a call with them in it. Therefore, by your logic, I'm not saying you're one, but by your logic, I wouldn't be talking much, Kim. I wouldn't be talking much about you.
No, and they are, no, and I will approve for that. And they are targeting people who are people, which counts as harassment, sexist. Oh yeah.
For it to be harassment, it has to be constant. If you say something and I respond to it, it's not harassment. Like, I have to keep going after you for it to be harassment. If you keep responding, it kind of makes it hard to be harassment. So back and forth then. We're both guilty. That's the fun part of knowing law. You know how to get around it.
They are pretty sexist. They
No,
are
I'm not.
fat shaming Caroline Gatton.
Okay, well,
because,
I can't say anything about that.
She has some weight, and she lost some weight, so
Okay, now, hot take. Calling a fat person fat, while bad, if you're doing it and you know it's bad, you're just doing it to make them pissed. Is that really fat phobia, or are you just pissing somebody off? Like, I don't understand if it's racism. Like, you just say the N-word to piss somebody off. That's obviously bad. But stating a fact about life, like, if somebody's 400 pounds and you say they're fat, is that really fat phobia? Or are you just stating a fact and they get pissed off at it? Leave that in the comments if you think that's fat phobia. If it is, then I'm guilty. If not, then leave it on guilty. I don't care.
I don't know how she's doing, but yeah, she's lost some weight. Last time I checked.
Doesn't look like it.
I'm gonna have to contact her on X.
X.
I have to say X now because it's not Twitter anymore. Elon, damn it, Elon.
Actually, legally it's still Twitter. If you want to get into it, legally it's still Twitter because he didn't change it legally.
And the Star Bullies also claim that I'm fat, which I'm not even fat. How is the guy who is 60 kilograms fat?
He's like 5'2", okay. 60 kilograms. Pounds. It's 100. That's 132 pounds, okay. A 5'2" man. For a man who's 5'2", which I believe Kim is, the ideal weight is between 106 and 130. Okay? Now that's about 58 kilograms, I think. That'd be in the ideal weight, okay? Because 60 is 132 pounds, meaning he is a little bit over the ideal BMI. And it is not like he has muscle. He doesn't have muscle. All he does is cardio. And he doesn't do enough to burn anything. It's just cardio to do cardio. So, mathematically speaking, you can call him fat and be correct because it's body fat.
Oh yeah, you want to see fat? I don't even count as fat. People are literally saying I'm not eating much. You know who a person who like counts as fat? Lizzo.
Don't know who that is, but let's talk about him not eating much. Okay, I'm 6'3". I'm a tall man, or a tall person, I guess, but still. The ideal body weight for me is like 190, I think. I'm probably like 210, 220 at most. Okay. Not a lot of it's fat. I mean, a lot of it is fat. I don't do a lot. I'm pretty inactive, to be honest. I don't do a lot. But I also like work out some, so it's not just fat. I have some muscle. Muscle weighs more, which is a fun fact, by the way. BMI is pretty bullshit if you actually work out because it's based on like how heavy you are, not like how much body fat you have. So this is all based on like what he said. If he, is more active than he claims to be, then my math could be off. But I'm just going off what he said. All he does is like 30 minutes of cardio a day or something like that. Now, give me a second. I need to know what else to say. Now, as I was saying, mathematically speaking, he is overweight. Obviously, as I said, 132 pounds. Ideal weighs 130 for somebody who's 5'2". He may be shorter. If he is, then he's even more away from that weight, ideal weight. And I don't eat a lot either. I only eat like a meal a day. Fun fact about me, I only eat a meal a day. And I'm over the ideal BMI. So how much you eat doesn't really matter because the calories, if you don't do anything to burn them, still exist in you. They still put weight on you. It's how active you are. And if you knew anything about biology, well, not really biology. Well, I guess it's kind of biology, but you know what I mean. If you know anything about like the science of losing weight, you understand that just not eating a lot doesn't mean you're not fat, or overweight, I should say, not fat, overweight. Because it's based on how many calories you take and how much you burn. So, like, say you're eating 1,000 or 2,000 calories a meal, okay? I don't think you are. I think you'd be a lot heavier if you were, but hypothetically. But you only burn like 1,000 calories. That's still 5,000 calories that you take per meal, and it has to go somewhere if you're not burning the energy. I could be wrong. I'm not the health expert. I'm just saying, like, what I know about gaining weight and doing nothing doesn't burn anything. I know. I'm dying. But yeah, do stuff, Kim. Not just not eat. That just makes you bulimic, right? Bulimic? No, anorexic. Bulimic is where you throw up. Anorexic, you don't eat.
Why don't you go pick on Lizzo?
I don't know who Lizzo is. Who's Lizzo? Someone in the comments tell me who Lizzo is.
And plus, not only that, they're also picking on Brandon Hack with yet again stealing a photo of his, and
I don't talk about Brandon. I avoid talking about Brandon, actually. That well has been poisoned. I can barely talk about him because of Ryan. Ryan and the crispy stuff will be talked about later.
which Nathan, whatever his name is trying to do crocodile tears. Oh, my mom died. Grandma died. Cancer. Bird died.
Yeah, my bud did die. Pigeon died. You saw that. I'm losing my mind.
Because if a person claims they don't any of these, and yet they do it, yeah, don't listen to them.
Okay, so you say you don't harass people. What about those? What about that 153 videos about cosplay? I believe that's the number I saw last. What about that? Or what about the 39 videos on Bin? The 42 on Rebel. Maybe I was like 42. The 24 on AV, the 21 on me. Or what about all those numbers, Kim? Is that not harassment? Because a majority of those videos that about Cosmic didn't respond. I told Cosmic not to respond because I knew that's what you wanted. You see, Kim, I'm smarter than you. I can prove that you harass people. You can't prove I harass people because I don't. And if I do, it's people who deserve it. Let's just watch the last 32 seconds of this video. You can finish this video real easy.
All the lies of the cyberbullies have just released. And lay off Ryan to hack with. Let the kid do his own content.
He's not a child. He's an adult. He's like 20 or something like that. How old's Brandon? I have to Google that. Not Google. I have to ask people that. I don't feel like asking people how old Brandon is because that would imply I'm talking about him outside of this video, and I don't want to.
He's a sexual fetisher. I've proven it already. And I hate having to keep defending him. I don't defend the sexual
Okay, now, if your sexual fetish is child characters, no lollies, Falcon, whatever, you're one step away from being a pedophile. One step away, just one tiny step away.
fetishers.
Okay. Now, I don't really have much to say. I just use that video as a way of introducing my V2 model. If you liked it, if you like this method of video production, I'll do more. I like doing this. Just sitting here talking to a camera, talking to y'all. No, I'm not even gonna edit this really, because I feel like the unscripted talking to the camera is more my style. Even when I did my other response videos, it was unscripted. I just talked to the camera, said hi, started talking about the video. I feel like this is more my style though. If you like it, tell me in the comments. I keep telling you to go to the comments, but that's just because that's how you interact with your fans. You talk in the comments. I read all of them. I don't respond. I read it. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you like the VTube model, they'll keep going. If not, then I'll just go back to normal gameplay stuff. I could maybe mix it. Maybe I could do a green screen and put gameplay in the next video. Who knows? Alright, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!